Whatever Siakam was summoning before game 6, it worked. And as soon as we saw that image, we knew that this was going to be a clinic by the Indiana Pacers. This was going to be a good victory for them. After the second quarter, you could have threw on Love Island and just not paid attention to the rest of this game because it didn't matter. After you saw the Thunder have 0 assists in the second quarter and only J-Dub and SGA score for them, you should have known this Pacers team was going to go on a clinic. And in the third quarter, when Ben Shepherd hit a 3 to go up 30, you should have known. Because this finals game, the Pacers were better than the Thunder in every single category. The Thunder had an uncharacteristic 21 turnovers. SGA was pitiful. Chet Holmgren was pitiful. 2 for 9 from the field, 0 for 3 from 3. And he's lucky Miles Turner didn't do anything either. So both centers in this series have been ass. When the Pacers win a game in this series, it's usually off a bad SGA performance. It's usually off, turnovers getting high, or the game 1 performance, when Haliburton hit the game winner shot. Usually when they get SGA to play out of his character, when he's having a lot of turnovers, when he's taking poor shots, he's not able to get to the rim, he's not able to get to the free throw line, the Pacers usually win. Because the Thunder are too reliant on SGA's production. Nobody else could get anything going. They just are constantly looking for SGA to save them. And when he's having a bad game, that plays right into the Pacers' favor. The 21 turnovers were huge because the Pacers were able to do what they've done all season, have fast break points, and they were running. The pace was pacing. Haliburton, he looked pretty good in this game. 14 points, obviously it's not amazing production, but with the calf strain, this is a calf strain that if he was in the regular season, this was, in February, January, he wouldn't have played for multiple weeks. So props to him being able to go out there, play, and make an impact. That steal he had, that forced turnover, and then he threw that no-look dime to Siakam, and he hammed it over J-Dub. J-Dub was like, oh, J-Dub barely could get back up. He was on his toes and shit. That was a fantastic play. That might be play of the whole playoffs. So just the Pacers able to get this job done, get this game done was amazing because everybody pretty much counted them out. The Thunder won the last 2 games prior to this game, and game 4, they gave that game to the Thunder. SGA was great in the fourth quarter, but they gave that game away. So yeah, Haliburton was great in this game, had 3 3-pointers that he knocked down. He made an impact. Defensively, the anticipation was great. Nembhard and Nesmith, these are guys that you are looking to be great defenders. Their offensive production will take a dip because of how much they're asked to do defensively. And Nembhard, with Haliburton banged up, you need him to score and be more productive. And in this game, he missed 2 shots, 17 points, 5 for 7 from the field. Obi Toppin gave you 20 points on the bench. So with Haliburton down and hobbled, the Pacers picked up the slack for him. And this looked like a team that played even better with their guy hobbled. This offense was flowing, and this is an offense you could root for. This is a team you could root for. They play the game the right way. They hustle. They outwork you. They pass the ball around. Everybody's getting touches. This offense flows. It's not like the Thunder, like I said, which is very SGA reliant. If one person has a bad game, the whole team has a bad game. And the Pacers defensively too. Obi Toppin had 20 points off the bench too. Siakam was great, but defensively was a big story. Siakam was great defensively. Everybody stepped up, forcing turnovers. There was defenders touching SGA as soon as he touched the ball, multiple defenders. So really liked the Pacers game plan. Really thought they executed it, and really thought they prepared well for this game with Haliburton to miss his game potentially, or for him to be hurt at least. But right now, if I had to give a finals MVP for the series, even if the Pacers lose, TJ McConnell has been the most important person on the court. When he steps on the court, everybody feels it. The energy he brings up. He's been the best point guard on the Pacers, better than Haliburton. Just making instant impact, getting to the paint, getting to the rim. That 6-foot jumper he has is lethal. Goes in every single time. And the points, obviously, is not averaging 20 in the series, but he has an 18-point performance where he was carrying the Pacers, shrinking that lead against OKC in Game 5, I believe, when Haliburton went down. He just provides you everything you need. And he gets 9 rebounds when he's 6'1", the smallest guy on the court. He just out-hustles everybody. He outworks everybody. He wants it more than anybody. And that's an impact you can't deny. This might be the biggest impact we've seen of somebody off the bench in the finals. Like, he's been really critical for the Pacers. All-time defense. This is an all-time team. And TJ McConnell is cooking they ass. So I would love to see him win Finals MVP if the Pacers win. Siakam, obviously, he's averaged the most points. Haliburton made the game-winning shot, but TJ McConnell has really been the most consistent player for the Pacers, maybe the most consistent player in this series from both sides. People are counting out the, Pacers. They're saying, the Thunder are going to win. The Thunder usually bounce back pretty well. They don't lose at home either that often. So people are, betting on the Thunder to take this game away. People think it's going to be a blowout too. So I think in this game 7, with all the momentum, you even seen in game 6, maybe the moment was a little too big for the Thunder. They get blown out by 30. And SGA has the worst game of his career, damn near. Chet was horrible. J-Dub, 16 points only in the first half. Pacers did what the Thunder do to everybody. So I think that game creates a little momentum. It's fluctuated this series. Whoever wins the game prior takes the momentum, and then so on and so forth. The Thunder last 2 games, they have the momentum, but this is a huge swing, I think. Going into game 7, the Pacers already won game 1 at Oklahoma City, so Pascal Siakam, he's probably going to do another ritual before the game. He's somebody that's an NBA champion. Haliburton, he's shown the moment's not too big for him. Game winner after game winner. Nembhard is somebody that shows up in the clutch. Great performer, even in his college days. So this Pacers team, I would say, is built for this moment more than the Thunder. Crazy to think. Rick Carlisle is a, NBA champion head coach. I think the Pacers, give them credit. They should make this, at the very least, a close game 7. And that's all we're asking for. This is the first game 7 since 2016, I think. Warriors versus Cavs. So a lot to be excited for. Sunday should be peak cinema. Give me the Pacers in 7. Some people thought the NFC North was going to be the worst division in football this season. They thought it was going to be as bad as the NFC South.